This is a day 12 update. We're back in Little Rock, and we had a little surprise for John when he got back. One of the things he talked about on the trip, and a lot of times when I was around him, was him and Haven getting a sidecar for her to ride. So we got with some guys here. We got with Mo, who owns the shop, and they've been fabricating this custom sidecar just for Haven. John doesn't know anything about it, so he's supposed to be here soon. So today we're riding for the Fryar Triplets. We rode for Ryan the first day, Lexi the second day, and today we're going to ride for Jacob. Their father, Jeff, I've known him for about 7 or 8 years. He and I were actually together on a rescue truck in Cabot. We were both on the Cabot Fire Department, so they're very dear to my heart, and it's great family.
So our kids were born 3 months premature. We had Ryan first. He weighed 1 pound 15 ounces. And then Lexi was born, and she weighed 2 pounds 1 ounce. And then Jacob was born, and he weighed 1 pound 13 ounces. And that began a very long journey at the hospital in the NICU.
I remember a nurse that we had like on our first night after delivery, you know, that preemies are fighters. You know, that would be probably one of the things that come to mind when you describe my kids, because they're fighters.
I mean, not just fighting to do things, but I mean, they were fighting for their lives.
Right.
I mean, that was a huge thing for them. And you can see that in their personalities now.
Oh, yes.
You definitely can. They are definite fighters. Like, they are determined to do something, and they want to do something.
They've been doing things at such an early age where they weren't supposed to be doing those things. You know, so they've been fighters from the get-go.
Maybe their minds don't wrap around exactly the way that a normally functioning child would learn to do it or think about doing things, but they figure out a way to do it.
Each one of them had their own challenges there in the NICU to overcome before we could come home. And so once we approached that time to come home, we became familiar with Easter seals.
I love the fact that the kids are in an inclusive preschool. You know, sometimes my kids are in the middle of where other kids are. There may be some kids here that have more disability than they do. And then there's kids here that are normally developing children without any delays. And I like that they're around that, because it teaches them on both sides of it that everybody, everybody's the same. They just may do things a little bit differently, but they have just come leaps and bounds from where they were. I mean, it's just been a huge improvement. Their language skills are just out of control. They just are shocking to us, some of the things that they come up with, and being able to run and to jump and to play and to do all of these things, to eat and want to hold their fork and everything. I mean, that's really amazing.
It's assuring for us that they are catching up, that they are doing age-appropriate things. And we just, with all the help and assistance that Easter Seals has provided us in their therapies to get them to that point, it's been a life-changing experience for us and our family.
God gave us these babies for a reason, because they remind you that not everything's going to be easy. But that you can, get through anything one step at a time, and I think that that's what they do every day.
So this is the end of my ride. I'm stopping here in Little Rock, and I'm so thankful for John to allow me to ride with him, and it's just been a humble experience to see us meeting new people and meeting special needs people, and I just challenge everybody to get on board and to help John out. It's a worthy cause, and we've really had a good time doing it. And again, thank you so much, John, for the opportunity to ride with you.